Working Class Tools here. Today we're going to talk flashlights, some new releases from Milwaukee. We got some cool ones. This is a flat light. Maybe it looks kind of familiar. Looks very similar to another brand light we know. We got the clip-on light. So it shows it being clipped to a hat there. It's also magnetic. And then we got just a magnetic work light. So we're going to open these up, take a look at them, talk about them, compare them to a few other lights, just see how they compare. I'm kind of excited about this one. I've wanted a O light for a long time, but I have yet to pull the trigger on one. So yeah, we got a Milwaukee equivalent. How does it compare? Try not to cut it all up in the process. So I got one of each of these for right now, just to kind of test out, see what I think, take pre-orders, show customers. I did check in the system to see what the availability is, and they are in stock and available. So if you're interested, we can definitely order you one. Taking pre-orders. So it says rechargeable flat flashlight with a green laser. So this one does have a max lumen rating of 1300, a medium mode of 800. Okay, it's got 4 modes. So we got 1300 for high, which is like boost mode, and then we got high at 800, medium at 300, and low at 50 lumens. If you're on high, 2-hour rating. On medium, 6 hours. Low, 12 hours. Boost mode doesn't really give a rating, which is pretty common. I feel like most companies do that. It is drop rating of 6 feet. It's got a aluminum shell here. I mean, it looks nice. Hopefully the camera focuses. Got it flipped around so I can't really see what it's looking like. But it does have a removable pocket clip. It is USB-C rechargeable. Most lights are, but there are still some on the market that are micro USB. Anyways, we'll just leave that closed. Oh, I was going with the wrong side. That would help if you open it from the right direction. But yeah, we all know what a USB-C port looks like. I don't know. Kind of wish that fit in a little bit better. Okay, there we go. Maybe operator error. It does have a built-in ruler in inches and looks like maybe centimeters. Has a hot warning label, so it gets hot. Interesting style of LEDs. I feel like that looks different than most. It's actually got 3 LEDs there. So we got, okay, so we got the laser here. Looks pretty bright. I like that. Very similar to the O light, I'm not gonna lie. It's like their equivalent, I guess. So the laser clicks on, clicks off. Instead of just having to hold the button the whole time to get the laser on. I like that. So let's see how we go. We got high. We hold it? Okay, we hold it. Okay. It's kind of got more of a flood type projection to it. And it looks like it saves the last mode that you left it on. So you hold it to change through the modes, and whatever you last had it set on, one click of the button will turn it back onto that mode. So it's kind of got a memory setting there. And so we go back to high, and then double click for boost. So I mean, it's pretty bright. have to really test it in the dark to really know for sure. I would like to see a magnet on this. It would have been nice to have a magnet on it. The Olight features a magnet, so I think that's one downside to that. The other benefit that I think that Olight has over this one is the magnetic charger. I just think that's kind of a cool feature. No magnet on this though. But I'm excited to carry this. Definitely going to carry it and try it out for a while. So these are running $98.95. So a little bit cheaper than the Olight. Lumens are a little bit less than the Olight, depending on which one you go with Olight wise. What else was I going to say about this? Come on, I think there was something. That was just on my brain. Something to do with the price. It does have a 2-year warranty. All three of these Milwaukee lights have a 2-year warranty. Crap, I know there was something else I was going to point out that I felt like it was. Yeah, I don't know. But the part number on this is 2016R. If you're looking for it in the Matco system, you would just add the MKE for Milwaukee in front of that number, and that'll let you find it in our system. Yeah, I mean, I think they did a good job overall though. I like it. I like the memory feature for what mode you last left it on. I can't wait to try it out. So, you know, do a little overview, check them out, see what we think here, and then we'll start using them, and give them a test and see how they are in the real world. Sheesh. I must say I do hate this packaging. Blister packaging sucks. You end up cutting your product, leaving a freaking mark in it, trying to get it out of the package. Yes, I know you can take a can opener, go around the outside, blah blah blah. You think I want to go get a can opener right now? Or do I just keep a can opener in the truck? Keep one in the freaking toolbox? We are using the brain fart again. Kershaw. Why can I not think of the model? It's there. Hang on. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. It is the Milwaukee Misdirect. So this was recently sent out to me as a new product. The Misdirect is not new. I believe that the Misdirect was actually originally released in 2019, and they've had several revisions and releases of it. I believe what is new about this one is the black wash blade, which it does look rather nice, and it's like a little reverse tonto, however you want to say it, tomato, you know. This is 4CO 14 MOV. Decent Rockwell hardness. We ain't editing none of this out, just so you know. So we're just going with it. This is happening, you know. You getting me how I come here. Messed up talking all. It's getting quite lengthy. I've been carrying this one for a couple weeks now, and I will say I do like it. I like the weight of it. It has a frame lock, lanyard hole, pocket clip can be in 2 configurations there. It is a flipper design. Yes, I know we got distracted onto the knife, but I thought I would share. Yeah, it's nice. I like this knife. I like my Kershaws. One thing I like about Kershaw is they make a decent product, a good product with a lifetime warranty on most things, and they're affordable, right? I have knives as... Did I just break it? No? Okay, that's good. You know, in all price ranges. Most of mine not exceeding 150 bucks, which is not much compared to some people's knife collections. But I do own a lot of knives, and probably one of the most that I own of a company would be Kershaw Zero Tolerance. I just think they're good budget-friendly knives, and you don't have to stress too much when you are sitting there beating it up. So let's take a look at the rechargeable clip light. So you can see they are demonstrating it on a hat there. Like I said, it has a magnet, also drop rated at 6 feet, 2-year warranty, USB-C rechargeable. It's got high 300 lumens, low at 100 lumens. So and on high at that 300 lumen mark, we're running 3 hours. On low, running 5 hours. So not bad. One thing that I would like to have seen them put out there information-wise is how long is the charge time, because that's something I'm always curious about. Like how long am I gonna, like how many days am I gonna have to charge this thing just to use it for a couple hours, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? But yeah, I couldn't find it. It's not even on Milwaukee's website. So USB, right? This one does have the lights on this side, lights on this side. You got a nice clip. This is aluminum, not plastic. It's kind of hard to tell there. The whole body of it is aluminum. Looks like this front cover here is rubberized, but the underside and the clip aluminum. It's got some nice rubber grips inside the clip. Got some little rubber, 4 little rubber feet on there. A couple magnets. Wish I had something metal in camera view to see how. Okay. It's pretty strong. The clip, nice and clicky, so it holds its position well. Don't have to worry about it moving, you know. It's not gonna sit there and just start to droop on you. So that's nice. Let's see how this one works. Okay, so we got the front light with 1 click there. I believe you hold this one too. Yes, cheesy cow, that's bright. Okay. Then we got low. You know, it doesn't actually specify what the front light is, does it? Oh yes. Spot. Okay. Yes, it does. So it's 300 lumens on high, 100 lumens on low on both lights. So give it a click, it comes on, hold it, it changes. So it's okay. So you hold it to flip back and forth depending on what light you want it to be. And when it's on that once you get it on that light, give it a brief hold again and it'll change the light setting. A long hold will change which one it's actually running off of. There we go, got low, back over here, on high, on low. Yeah, I think this will be a nice hat, nice little work light to clip on your hat. I said nice hat. Maybe I need to get some sleep. It is getting kind of late, but I've been waiting to do this video and I haven't opened them because of that, and I've been wanting to get them out, so I'm like, today's the day. We settle this now. Stay. So yeah, I mean, nice little light, right? I don't know that I have too much else to say about this. The part number on this one is 2014R. Again, from Matco part number, just add MKE in front of that. This light, price-wise, is the lowest price of all 3 at $78.95. And these are prices through your Matco dealer, right? So 98, 78, and then for the work light, we have $87.95. Part number on this one is 2015R, 2015R. Add MKE for Matco part number, because of course that's the only place you're gonna buy it, right? Your local Matco dealer. Or else would you go anywhere else? So what do we got here? Flood high 600 lumens, flood low 300 lumens, spot 300 lumens. And on high, it's going to run for 4 hours. On flood low, we're going to get 8 hours of runtime. On spot, which is 300 lumens, again, is 4 hours. It's interesting that that the flood high is 600 lumens and runs for 4 hours, but if you put it on spot and run it at 300 lumens, half of the high setting, it gets the same amount time-wise. That seems interesting. A little bit higher drop rating on this though, 9 feet. All three of these are water resistant, chemical resistant as well. True view high definition output, that's on all three of them. So this one is got the little stand here, rotates 360 degrees. Looks like it has some nice magnets there. Oh yeah, that's got a good grip actually. Yeah, that's strong. I messed up by not having something nothing metal in range to show you how good the magnets are. Nothing metal around here, huh? Gosh dang, things made out of plastic all the way around. Alright, anyway. So yeah, USB-C rechargeable. I see 2 buttons on this guy. They do have like these little battery light indicators. I did charge this one for like 6 hours and I expected this light to go green. It never went green. It stayed red the whole time it was plugged in, so I'm like, is it charged? But then I took it off the charge. Oh, we got yellow, so maybe it runs down kind of quick. Maybe it wasn't fully charged. I mean, does it really take longer than, I don't know if it was quite 6 hours. Let's see, I plugged it in. It was not 6 hours. It was about 3.5 or 4. So, I mean, I have my Klein light that I carry all the time, and this thing, I think on high runs for 6 hours or something, but it takes 6 hours to charge. The downside to this one is it's micro USB, is that what you call it? So we're getting yellow, so I guess green when it's good on power, yellow when it's low, and red when it's dead. But this one also has a little indicator light on the side there. I think it's pretty bright actually for how little it is. Same thing with this guy. Got the little where the heck did you go? I just seen you. Okay, it's on the back. Alright, so looks like we got 3 rows of LEDs in here. Just one click is on off. So let's see, we hold. No. Holding does nothing. There's a mode button. Okay, so there's a dim, and then this must be spot in the middle. So spot, high, low. Got the flood, spot. Okay, yeah, does seem to be more focused there. Blinding. So one button for power on off, mode, flip between those 3 settings there. It is a aluminum, I'm assuming it's aluminum metal construction that they carry through on all. Stand is plastic, but seems pretty nice and durable. I don't know if there's a lot to say about this, but I mean overall I think presentation looks good on them. But I'm a Milwaukee fan. I'm Team Red. I don't know about you, but I just think they look sick. I like Milwaukee's presentation on all their products. The red, and then just like the whole writing of their name and everything, it just like makes me warm and fuzzy, you know. Maybe it's just a little bit of my tism acting up there, but I like it. Still excited about this guy. Although, curious to know how long it's going to take to get a full charge. The laser's pretty sweet too. I always like the green lasers over the red. So, yeah, those are our 3 Milwaukee products. Again, 98, 95, 80, 7.95, and 78.95. So yeah, if you're interested in one of those, get with your local distributor and they'll hook you up. But while we're here, I do want to kind of compare what was this 600 max. So we got this guy. Price is a little bit more through Matco for the Matco product. But it is 1,000 lumens, and this one does have high and low, right? Does it? Yes. Actually, it's got 3 settings. It's 1,000 lumens, which will run for about an hour, just hour and 3/4, just under 2 hours, and then you got I think 4 hours runtime on medium at 250 lumens, and then low is 100 lumens with a 10-hour runtime. I don't know the charge time on these either. I don't think. Do I? 3 hours charge time actually. I do. So this one is also USB-C rechargeable. It's got a nice rubber plug there. You got your power button. It does tell you battery indicator. So you've seen that there was a red and yellow dot. There will be a couple more green ones, kind of, and they'll start to deplete as the battery depletes. So we got 1,000 lumens. Are you not changing? So yeah, we got high, you got low, you got the UV light. Yeah. That part number will be in the info, but it's MWLMICROB, just in case you're wondering. These run about 120 bucks, but just another option for you if you know, you're looking for a work light. This does have a really nice strong magnet on it. It's got the rubber around here, and the front casing where the rubber is plastic. The backside is like aluminum, similar to the Milwaukee. These come in a couple different colors. These come in purple, green, blue, and orange. Your standard Matco colors, right? So that's just another option. It does have the UV light in it, compared to the Milwaukee that doesn't have a UV light, if that's something that you're looking for. And then we got the little guy. USB-C rechargeable. We got 4 hours at 220 lumens on high, and low is 90 lumens for 9 hours. And again, USB-C rechargeable. It does have a magnet, although you can't see any visible silver there like you can on these. It is in there. They are strong. These have been quite popular. I've sold a lot of these the last few weeks. And actually, you know, this one's been selling decently well, but these little ones, I don't know if it's just because they're so cute, but people have been picking them up. And you know, you need a small light working in a confined area, especially with a magnet on it. This is a good little guy to have. It also rotates 360 degrees as well as the big one, right? Got this could need a charge, but you got high. Nope, that was low. So we got low, high. So, yeah. I do like on the Matco ones that the light is more white. I'm hoping shining them at the wall. I was thinking that it was in view, but then now that I think about it, I don't think it is in view. So, but I like the clarity of the LED there. 1,000 lumens is really lighting it up. That is on low. It's quite a difference though. Let's look at this again here. So it's interesting how they kind of come on, like slow fade in and out. But you can tell that the yellowness. I'm like one of those people that light bulb wise inside my house for LEDs or even old CFLs, I always pick the daylight over the warm white. But I mean, I think you can clearly see that this one is quite a bit brighter. So that's actually high and high. But definitely outshines it. So if you were looking for something with a little bit more power, I would definitely go with the Milwaukee. For $30 more, you can get something that's significantly brighter. So that's the spot, flood, high, that is on low, spot. I mean, I'm not trying to sound negative, I just want to give a good comparison. Just giving my thoughts. I mean, ultimately the decision is up to you. I'm just trying to provide some information. If you're kind of curious about what each light has to offer, like how does that light compare to Matco's, you know, I'm just trying to point it out, you know. They all kind of have that yellowish hue to them. Boost mode. High. Medium. And low. It's hard to see there on low. High. Boost. I mean, that boost mode is pretty bright though. So that's what I got for you. I didn't give you a part number on the little one there, but that is MWLMICROB, and the B for blue, right? So just like Matco's numbers there change for color, so this one would end in G. But if you look up one, you can probably find the other colors on the e-catalog, which is on the app or at matco.com. What else I got for you? So just throwing it out there, in comparison to the O-Light, the O-Light does have the magnetic charger. The Arc Pro is about 1500 lumens, where this is 13, and the Arc Pro Ultra hits a whopping 1700 lumens. And runtime kind of varies, but you can find all that on O-Light's website. Another light that I really like, not a Matco product, it's been serving me well even when I was an industrial maintenance tech. This was one I used to carry every day, and it's the Klein light. It's got two modes, 300 lumens and like 125, I think it is. Got the adjustable thing for spot and flood, right? This one does come and it's just click through the modes. It does have the laser. Let's compare lasers. So, I mean, the green one might be slightly brighter, but for this one, it is a dual button on the Klein. Bottom is for the light, and then the top one is for the laser, and you do have to hold it the whole time you have the laser on. I know with the O-lights, you got like the little dial there, and you can just click it on to laser. And I know on the older models, it was either like light or laser, and now you can use both. But then also with the O-light, you got the UV light again. So if you're doing some leak testing, you got that UV dye running through. I mean, I guess that could be useful. But then again, you can just pick up this bad boy and get the UV light. I kind of wish the little one had a UV light. You know, instead of just the 2 mode settings. It does have the battery indicator. I didn't point that out earlier for the light as far as where your battery is. But yeah, downside that Klein messed up on this was they didn't make a USB-C charger rechargeable, or with a USB-C charger. They did that micro USB, and I feel like those just charge significantly slower, which is probably why it has a 6-hour charge time. But it does have a 12-hour run time, I do believe. It's been a good light. Not too heavy. I know there's other alternatives and better options for EDC. You know, and like in comparison, I guess, you know, this one is a little shorter, a little flatter. I think that this will carry in your pocket very well. But yeah, that's a little rant about lights and new products. I think they did a good job. But like I said, I'm kind of partial to Milwaukee. I haven't found a Milwaukee product that I'm not happy with or dissatisfied with yet. I own quite a few Milwaukee power tools, and I feel like they're the best choice, right? But I feel like they did a really nice job with these lights. I don't know if I got anything else for you. But then again, I really like our Matco lights as well. Let's say the weight. This one's definitely a little heavier. This one does have a really nice strong magnet. This light comes in all the colors well, both big and small come in all the colors I mentioned earlier. So 4 different color options there. If that's something that matters to you. Let's see, do I got anything else I wanted to talk about? Anything else I want to blabber about? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's all I got for you. Alright, well, thanks for listening to me. Just showing their magnets real quick, since I didn't have a good setup in the... Like, I mean, this rides around for 12, 13 hours on a tool truck. Just, I don't know if you've been on a tool truck while it's moving. Probably not, right? But everything in here is just shaking back and forth, right? Everything is just rocking all over the place. Sounds like the whole truck's falling apart. This thing hangs out on this toolbox for demo, along with our long work light there. That's also 1,000 lumens. Double magnets, rotates 360 degrees. Fantastic light. But yeah, magnet is super strong. Let's see how that compares to the Milwaukee. Yeah. So Matco light is definitely stronger magnetic wise, but not by much. This is a scientific test, by the way. Then, of course, you got the smaller one. Magnet is still pretty strong for its overall size. This also rides around on the front of the toolbox. And our last one here. It's got good detent on it, if that's what you want to call it. Yeah, definitely hold. As you can see, I got some orders to put away. That's what I was supposed to be doing. Then I'm like, hey, I'm gonna make a light video. But anyways, how nice would this be with a magnet on it, right? One thing I didn't point out about the Klein that I really like about it is, yeah, she's got a magnet on it. Kind of like the O-Light. It's got the wider LED in it. Kind of hard to tell in the video, but, you know, it's got a nice, strong magnet. And being an industrial maintenance tech, that's kind of important. So you don't have to carry a work light, although I would have definitely rocked these work lights. I had a icon light, actually, like one of the folding icon lights, right? Those were fantastic. As a bigger work light option if I needed something that was a little bit brighter. But being that I EDC'd this, you get into a panel and you just stick it up to the top of the panel, leave it on, keep it on flood mode, and lights up everything nicely. So I think that one thing that they missed on this, and I mean, they put the charger there, so, but they maybe could have put it on the side and then put that magnet in there. It's like one thing that they definitely missed with this light. Needs a magnet. So if there's one thing I would change about it, that would definitely be it. Yeah. Alright, just wanted to demonstrate that.